So, Sonic the Hedgehog is a fun and loving character, loves chili dogs, cocky as fuck, and rolls around at the speed of sound. His games are fast-paced, colorful visuals, and delightful music. It's just overall super child-friendly, aimed towards the family. However, there have been some dark, and sick and twisted moments in the Sonic the Hedgehog universe, and today, I'm going to give you 9 of them. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get her started. Let's go.
Sorry, Pops, you gotta be faster than that.
Alright, now to start off with number 9, we have Robotization. And what I mean by this is Robotnik will take a living, breathing creature and completely turn it into a fucking robot with no feelings or no say in anything. Like, let's briefly explain a little example of Sonic's Uncle Chuck being turned into a fucking robot. Now, I don't know much about Uncle Chuck. He was in the Archie comics and I think the Sat AM show and some Sonic Underground. But all I know is that Sonic's uncle, I'm pretty sure he cared deeply for him, and unfortunately Robotnik turned him into a robot. Yeah, it's pretty fucked up. Now moving on to number 8, we got Dark Sonic. In the show Sonic X, there was an episode where Robotnik captured Chris and Cosmo. I believe Chris had passed out or some shit trying to escape. Sonic saw the terror in Cosmo's eyes, and of course his emotions got the best of him, and this happened.
I'm eager to see if they're powerful enough to defeat you.
All right then, let's test them out.
Sonic got so dark that even fucking Robotnik was worried for him. And get this, Robotnik is the one that calmed his fucking ass down. How about that shit? And moving on to number 7, we got Robotnik blowing up the fucking moon in Sonic Adventure 2, I believe. It's nothing special. It's just him collecting all the Chaos Emeralds and wanting to take over the Earth and shit. Like, can you just imagine sitting outside at night, looking at the stars and the moon, and all of a sudden, boom! It's pretty fucked up. Alright, moving on to number 6, we got Sonic's death in Sonic 06. Even though this goofy-ass fucking scene isn't all that creepy, it's still pretty dark knowing that the hero of the story was, actually fucking killed. Wow, that's pretty cringy.
Sonic, to us.
But he was shortly brought back to life in the most sickest and fucking twisted way ever. Alright, it's enough of that shit. Now, moving on to number 5, we got Robotnik trapping his own nephew inside of a fucking capsule. Okay, if you don't know Snively Robotnik, he is a character in the Archie comics, and I think he made brief appearances in the 90s TV shows. But I guess he had a fucking crush on this bitch right here. I don't know who the fuck she is. I think her name is like the Iron Queen or some shit. I don't know if her and Snively had like an actual thing or he just had a big crush on her. But I think she got kidnapped and imprisoned for a little bit. So against, Robotnik's wishes, he went to go save her anyway, even though Robotnik told him not to. Robotnik tracked his ass down, captured him, put him in one of them capsules, and he was there for the rest of his fucking life. Literally, until he died. Alright, moving on to number 4, we got Robotnik and his Death Egg destroying Emerald Hill Zone, which is Sonic's home zone. Well, he used the Death Egg to completely vaporize everything and everyone in Emerald Hill. Literally killing everyone. Every last bit of, resident that lived there is dead. Sonic and Tails was standing there watching. Tails tried to make a fucking, a sneak attack kind of shit. And what the fuck happened? Surely enough, Tails was fucking vaporized as well. So Sonic looks up in confusion, and a pissed off Sonic calls Robotnik a murderer. He launches towards the Death Egg, attempting to make an attack. And Sonic was vaporized too. You see bits and pieces coming off of him, slowly. And Robotnik just laughs. And now moving on to number 3, we have Tails actually dying. Yeah, so basically with this one, Robotnik was able to harness all the power of the Chaos Emeralds, and he basically turned into a god. So he zaps Sonic into another timeline where he never fucking existed. So he was sent to Emerald Hill, or a version of Emerald Hill, like a post-apocalyptic kind of thing, where it was completely run by Robotnik, because, you know, Sonic never existed. He was never there to save the world. So whenever Sonic was able to encounter Robotnik, he asked, "What happened to Tails?" Robotnik turns around and says, "Do you remember how you first met him?" Sonic says, "Yeah, I pulled him out of the swamp. He almost drowned." But if Sonic was zapped to another timeline where he never existed, then who the hell saved Tails? So Sonic officially broke down, and Robotnik just laughs as Sonic sits there, knowing that he couldn't be there to save his best friend from drowning, because he never existed. Alright, moving on to number 2, we got Gerald Robotnik's execution on live TV. This happened in Sonic X and in Sonic Adventure 2. Gun captured Robotnik because they knew that he had some diabolical plans due to the death of his granddaughter Maria, even though Gun shot her ass down. But because of this, he had planned on using the Space Colony Arc to blow the fucking Earth up. But Gun had got to him first and did this. They literally legit blew this fucking guy's brains out on live television. Alright, time for number 1. And this is probably the motherest of fucks. You're probably asking, what's so creepy about Sonic CD? But check it out. When you get to the title screen, you're going to press down, 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 left, right, A. And when you do that, the sound test will appear. You will see some numbers, and you will have to enter the 3 right numbers, which are 46, 12, and 25. Once you have entered these 3 numbers, you will see what caused millions of children to have nightmares throughout the 90s, and honestly still haunts my nightmares to this very day. Okay, this right here is scary as fuck. Can you imagine being like fucking 9 or 10 or 8 years old, being late at night, all the lights are off, everybody's asleep, you're just fucking around with the sound test, and you stumble across this shit? Man. Alright, let's take a look at this real quick. That top text up there apparently means fun is infinite. Okay. The one in the middle apparently means SEGA Enterprises. Now, what's that shit down there at the bottom right? Okay, so apparently people have said that this means Majin. Okay, what the hell does that mean in English? Oh. Okay. So, fun is infinite, SEGA Enterprises, signed by a demon. Wow. Alrighty then. Well, that's all I got for today. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'm pretty fucking, I got the chills right now, not gonna lie. It's a lot of shit to take in. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. As usual, don't forget to like and subscribe. And we are officially out.
Murder on call with the fight now. 20 years and it seemed like a lifetime. I've been hanging every day from a lifeline. Why these fuckers tell it dinner every night?